Inflation is falling, but customers still feel financially squeezed, and that disconnect is creating one of the biggest opportunities authorized dealers have seen in years.
The dealer download powered by RS&I.
Welcome to the Dealer Download powered by RS&I, where authorized dealers in fiber, wireless, smart home security, satellite TV, and residential solar get the strategies to grow. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest disconnects in the economy right now. Inflation is falling, but customers still feel broke. According to the latest Consumer Price Index report, inflation rose just 2.4% over the past year. That's close to the Federal Reserve's 2% target. Markets see progress, economists, they're seeing progress, but the customers don't feel progress because inflation slowing doesn't mean prices are falling. It means prices are just still rising more slowly. And the total cost of living remains far higher than it was just a few years ago. Customers aren't reacting to inflation reports, they're reacting to their monthly bills. And that creates a powerful opportunity for authorized dealers. Here's the reality dealers need to understand. Prices today are still much higher than they were 5 years ago. Housing costs are higher, food costs, they're higher, utilities, insurance, and the essential services, they all cost more. Even when inflation slows, those higher price levels, they remain. Monthly increases may ease, but the total financial burden stays elevated. Customers feel that every month at the grocery store, at the gas pump, and when they pay their recurring bills. This changes how customers make decisions. They don't stop buying essential services, they just become more intentional, more selective, and more focused on value. There's another important reason customers don't feel relief yet. Even when underlying costs fall, prices don't immediately follow. Take cocoa prices, for example. Cocoa prices have dropped significantly, the raw cocoa, but chocolate prices at the store remain high. Why? Well, because manufacturers bought cocoa months or years ago at higher prices, and those costs are locked in. The same is true across infrastructure industries. Wireless networks were built during higher cost periods. Fiber networks required massive investment up front. Equipment, labor, and deployment costs, all of them have increased. Even when inflation slows, today those higher costs remain in the system. So customers continue paying higher prices, and that reinforces the feeling that everything is still expensive, because it is. Here's the key shift dealers need to recognize. Customers aren't eliminating essential services, they're optimizing them. Connectivity is no longer optional, it's essential. Internet enables our work, wireless enables our communication, security provides protection and peace of mind. Customers aren't asking whether they need connectivity, they're asking whether they're getting the best value, they're asking whether they can trust their provider, they're asking whether there's a smarter option. This is where authorized dealers have a clear advantage. Dealers help customers make the better decisions, not just the faster ones. There is another factor shaping customer behavior: uncertainty, the economic uncertainty of things, the job uncertainty, technology uncertainty. Artificial intelligence, automation, and economic shifts are making customers more cautious. When customers feel uncertain, they seek clarity, they seek guidance, they seek someone they can trust. This strengthens the role of authorized dealers because dealers provides something technology cannot replace: human clarity, human reassurance, human trust. Customers trust people more than systems, and trust drives decisions. Another factor keeping costs elevated is hidden cost pressures. That would include the tariffs, supply chain costs, infrastructure investments. These costs, they don't disappear overnight. They move slowly through the system. Even when inflation slows, those cost increases, they remain embedded. Customers feel the downstream impact: higher service costs, higher equipment costs, higher monthly expenses. This makes predictable, reliable services more valuable than ever. Customers want stability. They want certainty. They want solutions they can trust. This type of economic environment actually strengthens authorized dealers because customers actively look for better solutions. They look for better value. They look for trusted guidance. They switch providers around this time. They optimize their services. They make smarter decisions. Dealers who lead with clarity and value gain market share. Fiber provides long-term reliability. Wireless provides essential connectivity, and the security provides peace of mind. These are not optional services. People need these. They are foundational services. And the dealers, the authorized dealers who position themselves correctly, they win. Here's how authorized dealers should respond for your dealer action plan. First, lead with value. Focus on reliability, stability, and long-term benefit. Second, emphasize predictability. Customers want stable monthly costs. Third, position yourself as an advisor. Help customers make smart decisions. Fourth, focus on essential services. Connectivity is infrastructure in today's world. Fifth, build trust. Customers under pressure respond to clarity and confidence, not pressure. Dealers who understand this moment, they're the ones who will grow. Inflation may be slowing, but customers are still adapting to a higher cost world. That creates opportunity because customers need trusted advisors. Authorized dealers provide the clarity customers are looking for. They provide the stability. They provide the trust. And in uncertain environments, the trust wins. Be sure to stay connected with RS&I for insight, strategy, and support. You can visit rsiinc.com. That's rsiinc.com to subscribe to the Dealer Download. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker. Thanks for tuning in.
The dealer download powered by RS&I.